Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Sporium. Today we have an exciting show, something different. It's one of the top sports in Asia, and growing up we've all played it. Some people with the family, some people at home. We're going to be talking about Carom, international Carom, and there's a big competition coming up, and we've got some exciting guests who are going to tell us all about it. So I'm going to introduce the guests first, and then we'll have a discussion. Please do join in. First of all, on my left, we've got the president of the UK and European Carom Federation, Nazrul Islam Koes bhai. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Good evening to everyone.
Thank you. And then we have next another member of the UK Carom Federation, the publicity secretary, Amar Shanakal.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. And then we have one of the players, but not only a player, the vice president of the UK Carom Federation, Shunaur Alorinku bhai.
Assalamu alaikum.
Islam. Thank you for joining us. And finally, to discuss this topic, we have one of the players, but also involved with the UK Carom Federation, Aniket Shetty. Welcome.
Hi there.
Hi. We'll start with you, Koes bhai. Obviously, you've been involved with Carom for as long as I can remember. You want to tell us a little bit about Carom and the background?
Yeah, Carom was, I'm playing since maybe 5-6 years old. I involved with the international Carom since 1993. 1993, UK Carom Federation was founded, and founded by our beloved person. He's no longer with us. He passed away, Mr. Krishan Sharma. Since then, I am with the Carom. I was player at that time, but gradually I involved in the organization. I became a member, then one post to another post. I started participating, and I started bringing other players as well to international Carom, because in our society, and mainly Bengali society and culture, we play Carom of different rules. Standing Carom with bigger striker, with lot of powders, and international Carom is completely different than the game we played back home in Bangladesh, and we have so many clubs in UK as well. So many competition goes on. So gradually some of the players came to play sitting Carom as well, and they liked it. And we hosted so many international events in UK, about 4 Euro Cup. First World Cup was held in UK, in Luton. This is World Championship. There is a difference between World Cup Carom and World Championship in tournament wise. So I'll go much into details later.
Okay.
And, we are going to host the 7th World Carom Championship in November.
Fantastic. And obviously, as a press secretary, it's an exciting time to get people out there coming to support the event. How did you get involved with Carom?
Right. I mean, I've been playing Carom since childhood, school days, you can say. And then obviously, kind of, as you grow, that love for the game is still there, and you just keep on kind of. Once after coming here in the UK, I tried to find out where can I play Carom, and then luckily I got introduced to Mr. Krishan Sharma, and then from there I came to UKCF, and I have seen that I mean, all over UK, UKCF as such has, I suppose, is the most active organization which is holding events on a regular basis throughout the year, and that actually is one of the main reasons which has kept me going, along with all the nice new friends that I have made because of Carom. So now, I mean, along with these events plus the Euro Cup and some of the open events that we hold every year, now comes a kind of interesting event in the form of this World Championship. So just looking forward to it.
Well, that's great. I think it's good that you know, you're involved, and it's good to see it's not just one community. There's many communities which we'll touch on to. Rinku bhai, obviously you've been playing for a long time. How long have you been involved with Carom and the international format?
International form, I was involved since 2003. Just before 2003, but 2003 I was participating in Euro Cup, which was held in UK. Since then, yeah, I mean, I've been playing
Singles, doubles, both?
singles, doubles, team, whatever, you know. Yeah.
And it's how do you find the difference between the sitting down format and the standing up
Oh,
format?
it's completely different. Especially when you play standing up with big boards, big strikers, you know, your grip is not there when you sit down and play with small strikers and small boards, you know, it's completely different. But you just have to play a couple of games to get used to it. But then again, you know, Carom, that's something I really love. I don't mind if it's playing standing up or sitting down or even sleeping and playing. You know, that's something I love, and I always, you know, play the game.
Fantastic. And Aniket, obviously you're also a player. In which country are you originally from?
India.
And in India, do you have this standing up, or is it just sitting down, the family traditional game?
I think it's just a family traditional game. I haven't seen the standing carom. I mean, I saw it for the first time when I visited the standing carom club in London. But yeah, I mean, since my childhood, I've always played the sitting one.
And did you guys play as a family when you were younger?
Yeah,
How did you get
absolutely,
introduced to carom?
Yeah, it's basically, I mean, I got introduced to carom through my uncle. So he had a carom board at his place, championship board, and then we started playing. I was probably, I don't know, 10 by then. And then I just had, you know, I realized that I have love for this game, and then I started playing it, which then gradually increased as I played for my university when I was studying. And then when I came here, I basically had a break of, I think, 3-4 years, because I was based in Scotland. And there was no club in Scotland to play carom, so there absolutely no way. And then one of our mates from this club actually contacted me to join for Euro Cup while I was in Scotland. I said, yeah, it's really difficult, but I'll definitely try when I come to London. And when I came here, I basically started playing. That's how I got into it, back into it.
Fantastic. And I think what Aniket was saying was very good, that, you know, as a youngster, growing up, he was playing carom, and Kohesbhai, obviously, that's a really good thing. That as a family, it's a opportunity to play together and share together. We don't really see much of that in the Bangladeshi community.
In Bangladeshi community, used to be a very popular game of carom for the household. Gradually, is splitting from that game more into computers and other things. So. Carom is a lovely game for the family. It doesn't need much space. It doesn't cost much to spend time with the children. This is like family bonding game. If you play with your children, it's a fun. So I suppose everyone listening or viewing this program, I'll encourage them to buy boards for their children and help them to come into this game.
Definitely. And obviously, Amar, looking at the competition coming up between the 7th to the 11th of November, big competition, it's a big one.
Yeah.
How do you get around organizing something like that, and what are the first few things that you're doing between now and then to promote this competition?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it is one of the kind of a big event, obviously, and with I mean, this forum is probably kind of one of the things we are trying to kind of reach out to people and let them know. But at the same time, what we have done is we've kind of set up a separate website, because nowadays internet seems to be something that has kind of reached every nook and corner, in fact every hand, I would say, because of the mobile. So that was probably one of the first things that we did in terms of setting up a website specifically for this. And then we are trying to promote it through social media, Facebook, Twitter, and our own website as well. And and kind of
Obviously Channel S as well.
yes, Channel S is definitely kind of helping us with this.
Media partner.
Yeah, and we hope to kind of reach out by word of mouth, friends, and
I think we've got a caller online, so let's see who
Okay.
we have. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, caller, assalamu alaikum.
হ্যালো আসসালামু আলাইকুম
Alaikum salam.
হ্যালো
Ji, assalamu alaikum. Caller.
ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম ভাই আমি আসলে অ্যাকচুয়ালি কল করছিলাম আমি এই চ্যানেল এর প্রোগ্রাম থেকে লাইভ প্রোগ্রাম
Ji.
তা আমি একজন ক্রামের আর কি মানে আপনি বলতে পারেন ক্রামকে ভালোবাসি আর কি ক্রাম আমি খেলাই তা আমি
Fantastic.
জাস্ট জানার জন্য রিং করছি আর কি এটা কোন জায়গায় কোন উদ্যোগ স্যার ক্লাবটা কোন জায়গা আর কি লন্ডনে
Acha. Okay, we'll put that to the guest. Nazrul bhai.
জি
জি আমাদের ক্লাবটা হচ্ছে ইস্ট লন্ডনে বেসড স্পেলম্যান স্ট্রিটে। এইটা হলো আমাদের অফিস, কিন্তু আমরা বছরে অনেকটা টুর্নামেন্ট করি এবং ডিফারেন্ট জায়গায় যাই ক্যারাম খেলার জন্য। এর জন্য আপনি আমাদের ওয়েবসাইট চেক করতে হবে, ওখানে পুরো বছরের ক্যালেন্ডার থাকে, আমাদের ইভেন্ট কোথায় হচ্ছে না হচ্ছে সব ইনফরমেশন পাবেন আমাদের ওয়েবসাইট থেকে। If you type in www.ukcaramfed.com, you will find all the details in there.
Okay, fantastic. Obviously, we've got lots of people interested. It's good that people are calling in. One of the questions that I had, does anyone know the origins of the big board? Because obviously we've got a big Bangladeshi community, and for some reason it's evolved. So we've got the international game, which is internationally recognized. You've got the rules. You know, you played it at college, you mentioned.
Yep.
So it's a proper sport, you know, a college sport within the structure. And then we have the big board, big striker. And that's an evolution probably of the small board. Where did that come about? Because obviously it's good to try and, since there's a platform there, to encourage people to play the international format. The Olympics is on at the moment. Imagine one day Caram goes into the Olympics. It's not going to be the big board with the big striker. It will be the international version of the game. So do we know how that came about?
If I go back my childhood, we used to play in small board with much smaller striker, not small as international rules striker, but a little bit bigger than international striker. I think only in Bangladesh or some part of India, in Calcutta, they play
Pakistan.
Pakistan as well.
Pakistan.
They slowly started making the bigger boards and started playing in bigger boards.
Is the bigger board harder or simpler? Is there a reason?
To respect to the bigger board and standing plays, both games need skill. You have to know the carom, you have to know the shots. Although it's different game way of playing, but in both game you need skills. So you have to be good at game to play standing or sitting, doesn't matter. Like our European champion, Colonel Bai, he 10 times European champion. Even if he plays standing, he plays better. He can beat anyone.
So it's mastering that skill of, you know, accuracy, angles and all those things. Rinku bhai, as a player, obviously a lot of people think, oh, carom, waste of time. Where am I going to get anywhere? Where have you traveled the world to and played carom, and what have you learned by playing carom?
I've been quite a few countries. I've been India, Sri Lanka. In Europe, I've been like Italy, Switzerland, France, you know, Poland. So many countries I've been to.
So how were those countries when you went there? Was it what you expected?
It's amazing, especially when you go to another country as a player and you meet like 150, 60 people, and all becomes your friends. This is something that, you know, you cannot have anywhere else. This is something, you know, so nice that, you know, you can't get that in any other sports. It's like everyone just goes to play, and there's no negatives between the players. It's so nicely set it up, and it's all organized so nicely. It's just amazing, and the atmosphere there is just, you know.
You're really well looked after, I hear.
It's just.
And the venue I had last time in Poland was in a chateau.
Oh my God, it was
like a castle.
I think that was the best venue we ever had in Euro Cups.
So there's a really good opportunity as players
Yep.
to meet other people and really engage and make friendships through this sport.
Yeah.
And we're not just talking about South Asian community.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know there's lots of German players and French players and Polish players. So it's not just a South Asian game anymore, even though it started from that community.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
we just had our Euro Cup in Prague, and I think there were players from, as you said, Germany, France, Czech, the local guys. There were also players from Italy. So it was all mix of all the European countries, and we even had a player from Spain, I guess.
Spain.
Yeah.
So it is becoming popular. We are trying to promote it. So it is really good. From Serbia, we had,
they joined in Europe.
I think, five players from Serbia, 5-6 players.
I think, yeah, from
came-
Europe itself, more than 10 countries always participate.
And
Yeah.
European countries players are not Asians. They are
Yeah, that's the
original
main thing.
France,
Yeah.
original Polish, Swiss, German.
Yeah.
Which shows that it's not a game that's restricted, but it's a basic skill.
Yeah.
If you can learn how to pot the points with your fingers
Yeah.
and stuff, anyone can play it. So
Yeah.
it's a really good way to bring people together.
Yeah.
In England, have you found many British people, as in English original British people, interested in taking up the game? How have you found that? Will there be a drive leading up to the World Cup, World Championships, to see if that's something possible?
Yeah, it's possible if we do it proper way. But main thing is the time concern. None of us working as a profession. It's not our profession.
Yeah, we have had a few kind of English
We
local
had
players
so
as
many-
well
so many people.
who
So
come.
many people
They come and
started.
go, and kind of they do pick up. We find some people kind of inquiring, where can I get this board so I can practice, and next time I'll come and beat you.
Yeah,
They have that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
attitude.
There is another organization called Karam Association, and they play in different rule, and they play only forward shot, no thumbing, what
Back
we
shot.
call base,
Yeah.
no base, only forward shots, and without any powder, and very thin striker. So in that club, most of the players are English.
Okay.
Am I right? Or
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
They had a club in Spitalfield before. They used to put boards every Sunday in Spitalfield. People used to come, even in Brick Lane, they used to set up the boards. People used to come, all the foreigners, not
Yeah.
only Asians, English people, other countries people. So, but to get into this game is quite hard, because this is we are working as a volunteer. We are not get paid or anything. In European countries, living is very expensive, so we have to do something for our living.
Yeah.
On same time, we are trying to promote this game into different culture as well. I go to different schools, set up the boards. I'm talking about the outside of London.
Okay.
So
That's good.
these boys are not Asians. Even last year I went to one special needs school, and I have given 2 boards to them, and they loved it, and they sent me a card as well with thanks. So we are trying, but it's very difficult to involve them 100%, because of the skill of the game is very difficult to learn.
So I think over time that will happen. আচ্ছা ভিউয়ার হল আমরা চাই আপনারা ইনভলভ হোকা বড় টুর্নামেন্টের সামনে দি in November in Birmingham. আপনারা কোনো কল থাকলে please do join us. We have some special guests here who can advise you. আপনারা যদি ক্রেম join করতে চান, either international or any other formats, আপনারা call করুকা, they can give you some advice. We're going to go for a short break, and then we'll come back to discuss the competition itself, the day and the format, and how everyone can be involved. So we'll see you after the break.